Captain by a hook with a red beard. Captain by a hook with a red beard.
Yeah, let's get it. First, I'm gonna stack some more. And then what? Man, what a good game. Cowboys, special teams disaster. Leads to Jamar Chase touchdown. That's what the headline says, people. I'm just bringing you the news. Man, pretty good Monday night football game. Joe Burrows, 3+ touchdowns plus 220. Cha-ching. What is the you got the soundboard up? The cha-ching. You don't have it up? Not ready. Unprepared producer, huh? Don't worry. I'm firing everybody at the end of the year. Also, Indiana, baby. Shout out to the gut feeling. Minnesota. Big trash. Indiana covers the 10.5 with ease. 82-67. What's that? 15-point victory there for the Indiana Hoosiers. And Baylor. They also cover the 22.5. The winning by 31 points. Never a doubt. Say that jokingly, people. But man, we got Super Tuesday. Super Tuesday. Some pretty darn good games. Can't wait to preview that later on in the show. Also, it's Tuesday. You know what that means, baby. The Power Rankings. College basketball's top 10 from this guy, the red beard. This might be the most biased top 10 list you'll ever see from me. This also might be the first top 10 list that, I don't know. This is the weird time of the season. Kansas loses 2 in a row. You know they're going to bounce back. They just got to beef up the middle. They let the last 2 teams they played, Creighton and Missouri, shoot the ball about 44-47% from the floor. Both of those teams barely shot any threes. They were just getting to the spots, getting in the paint, getting buckets when they won it. And another thing, Kansas. You had this problem last year. I thought you fixed it over the offseason. Looks like I was wrong. Horrible 3-point shooting coming from the Jayhawks. They shot identically. 8 for 24, 8 for 23, something like that. It was 34% in both games. In this day and age, if you can't shoot the 3 and you can't defend the paint, you're going to lose. And that's what happened to Kansas last week. They just got bullied down low. Missouri shot the ball 44.2% from the 3, despite only shooting 30.8%. 30% from the 3-point line. They still shot the ball 44% on your head. And yes, it was 8 for 23, 34.8%. Both games, Kansas shot beyond the arc. It's not going to get the job done. But man, UCLA, baby. How about them? Mighty Bruins rolling early. I know last season they were breaking our heart. But this season, Mick Cronin in the game. They know what they do. This is a good team. This is a good basketball team. They just hit a buzzer beater to beat Oregon, uh, who was undefeated. Only 8, baby. Only 8 undefeated teams remain. Anyway, let's get to it. We're gonna do power rankings. We're gonna preview tonight and give out the bets. And and who knows? Have some fun with it, baby. This is Captain by a Hook with the red beard. I'm Rowan Donaghy, aka Rowan Dobbs, going live on a fantastic Super Tuesday. It is the 10th day of December, which means 15. Yes, 15 days until Christmas, 21 days until the new year. You got 2 weeks in a day, baby. 2 weeks and a day. Better get out there. I know y'all on Amazon. That's even more of a you better order all your gifts by the 15th. Can't just go run out and grab it last minute. Y'all scared of outside. Man, some of these places. They're like, we'll get it there by the 27th. But you pay an extra $57. We'll get it there by this Friday. Guaranteed. Like, babe, I'm straight. Anyway, let's jump into these damn power rankings, baby. Get to it. Again, these are biased. Everybody effing lost last week. Nobody wants to be ranked. Nobody wants to be considered the best team in the nation. So it's up to me to read between the lines, fill in the blanks, how to get an accurate top 10 list. Again, I just said F it. If everybody gonna lose, I'm gonna go with the teams that I like the most. They all got 1-2 losses anyway. What the hell do it matter? At number 1, drum roll, please. We don't do drum rolls here, baby. Kentucky Wildcats. I still think they are the best team in the nation. I still think they are cutting down the nets come April. Kentucky's winning it all, baby. Give me Kentucky as the number 1 team in the nation, even without Lamont Butler. They took care of business against a good Gonzaga team. I cannot wait to watch this Kentucky team hit conference play and turn on the gas. At number 2, I'm going to go with the best team in the Big East. Give me Marquette, the Golden Eagles, as the second best team in the nation right now. A lot of teams you could put at first, all of these spots. That's why I said it's the most biased one I ever did, because all these teams 1 or 2 losses. This what makes the rankings tough. But hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, baby. After Marquette, we're gonna go Auburn. Yes, sir. SEC popping. I think I saw in the top 25, the real one, 9 SEC teams. We're taking over. I couldn't think of what's the next line? One city at a time. Man, I need to get a DJ on this show. It's a morning show. Get the people going. So we're going Kentucky, Marquette, Auburn at number 4. I got to do it. I don't want to do it, but I got to do it. Give me them Tennessee Volunteers, baby. Number 4, they're number 1 in real life. Gotta love it. Gotta respect it. Has to be a happy week for Rick Barnes and the crew. But I'm going to put Tennessee at number 4 on my list. And then after that, this is where things really get dicey. If you look at the list, I've scratched out teams, shaking it out. Had to go back, put numbers, added an 11 team. I said, what the hell is going on around yonder? But at number 5, we're going Iowa State. Let me say this. Tennessee and Iowa State, two of my least favorite teams on this list. Just as far as teams I believe in the least. I'm not a fan of anybody. Trying to get this money, man. Iowa State, they're going to be the number 5 team in the nation right now. And then at number 6, oh yeah, I jumped them up a whole hell of a lot. And they're going to make me look like a fool tonight. I can feel it. They're playing Arkansas tonight. Give me Michigan to prove a point. 6th best team in the nation. We'll see tonight, huh? 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 No, I love the way Michigan plays. If John L. Davis would have went to Michigan instead of Arkansas, guarantee you this Michigan team will, will be the 2nd best team in the nation. Maybe the 1st, right up there with Kentucky, threatening to win it all. That's all they missing. It's guard play. But I love this Michigan team. They're at number 6. At number 7, the team that took down Kentucky, 9-1 Clemson. They need to get their flowers while they can. I'm gonna put them at number 7, Clemson, at 9-1, and then at 8, baby. I know. I'm putting way too much on them blowing out 2 trash ass teams. I'm putting way too much on them blowing out Minnesota. I'm putting way too much on them blowing out in Nebraska. But give me Michigan State at number 8. Tom Izzo and the gang. Man, I'm going to cry when he leaves, bro. I swear. That's going to be an end of an era for me. Boeheim and Izzo both gone. Too heartbreaking to even think about here, baby. After Michigan State at 8, let's go number 9. The mighty, mighty Bruins, baby, of UCLA. Oh, yeah. UCLA, baby. Only 1 loss on the season. And they just beat the undefeated Oregon Ducks. Just beat Washington. I'm honestly eager to see this team against a real Big Ten team, finally. They're 2-0 in conference play right now. However, I don't really count it because the 2 games they won was Washington and Oregon. 2 teams that was in the Pac-12 with them. 2 teams they're comfortable with and familiar with. I want to see this team go to Indiana, to Wisconsin, to Michigan State, and see if they can play in the rowdy atmosphere that is the Big Ten, baby. Few more elbows being thrown down there than in the Pac-12. But we're going to go UCLA with the mighty, mighty Bruins at number 9. And at number 10, give me Chris Beard in the game. Shake things up, piss you off a little bit. Give me Mississippi. Oh, yeah. They're not getting the respect they deserve. They only have 1 loss. Give me Ole Miss at number 10. And then honorable mention. If I have you at number 7 last week, and the only way you lose is to a buzzer beater to another 1-loss team, I just cannot take you off of the list. Give me Oregon at number 11. Again, UCLA hitting them with the buzzer beater on Sunday evening. Give me Oregon at number 11. So at number 1, we're going Kentucky. Number 2, Marquette. Number 3, Auburn. Number 4, Tennessee. Number 5, Iowa State. Number 6, Michigan. 7, Clemson. 8, Michigan State. Number 9, UCLA, the mighty, mighty Bruins. Ole Miss at 10 and Oregon, baby, at number 11. And that wraps up this week's college basketball power rankings from this guy, the red beard, baby. Man, rocking and rolling on a Tuesday. On a Tuesday. Man, the Christmas joy is in the air, huh? It's just sneaking up on us. By the time we get to fa la 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 line, we're gonna be saying Happy New Year. Man, that late Thanksgiving really screwing us. Looked up, it was the 8th. I said, hot damn. Literally 2 weeks till Christmas. Get your affairs in order. Get your travel plans in order. Get ready to have a folly jolly Christmas and a happy New Year. Let's look at this Super Tuesday we got ahead of us. Got some good matchups. Got some great matchups. Got some fun matchups here. Starting off at 5:30 with two orange teams. Gotta love it. Tennessee, baby. They're taking on Miami. Miami. Yikes. I mean, talk about putting a parachute on, grabbing a hold of the hang glide, running full speed, jumping off of a cliff, only to realize nothing's fastened. Just fall right out the chute, holding on to the hang glide by one hand at this point, screaming, over for you. It's over for Miami, man. I don't think there's no turning this thing around this year or next year. Hate to say it. Hate to say it, man. Love their coach, Larinaga. But I don't know. Miami's breaking my heart. Tennessee, the number one team in the nation, they're favored by 14.5. I'll say you this. Tennessee elated by the number one next to their name. Um, they're either going to come out and handle business or they're going to come out and win this thing by 3. Uh, I could never, ever, 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 even with your money, put anything on Miami this season. But 14.5 just feels a little too big for me. Uh, but man, could definitely see Tennessee running away with this one. I'm like 80% Tennessee wins by 5, 20% Tennessee wins by 20. So I'm just staying away completely from that one. We got Butler, baby. They're big favorites as well tonight. They're taking on North Dakota State. Butler minus 13.5. Man, that would have to be my lean. But just, I don't know. Butler's 5-4 against the spread this season. Tennessee is 7-1 against the spread. ATS, if you will. So, I don't know. Tennessee minus 14.5. Go have some fun. Take your little brother with you and go have some fun. Whoa! I'm having too much fun. It looks like, I don't know. Butler 5-4 against the spread. Um, North Dakota State is 6-3 ATS. I just can't lay the 13.5 with Butler. Xavier, they're laying 30 and a hook. Taking on Morgan State. Xavier 3-5 against the spread. No way am I laying 31 points with Xavier, but I love Xavier. I think Xavier is a dark horse in that Big East. If I was betting the Big East right now, it's Marquette 1, Xavier 2. UConn and Creighton tied for 3. Creighton just got some injury issues, and UConn, they're figuring it out though. They did bounce back. Beautiful last 3 games. Righting the ship. They figured out that they don't have the offense that they can just put up 98 points and run away with games. UConn starting to focus on defense a lot more, and it shows. Last 3 games, albeit one was to a trash ass team, they did play Baylor and they did play Texas. And in those last 3 games, they held all 3 opponents to an average of 60.6 points per game. Uh, Turning it up on the defensive end, no matter who you are, that's the easiest way to win in any sport is having a lockdown defense. UConn figuring it out. We're gonna have to put some effort on the defensive end. I'm excited. Florida Atlantic, baby. They've been doing their damn thing. They're laying 13.5 against Jacksonville. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. You can't do it. I just can't bet on either one of these teams. Same thing with Princeton and Monmouth. 14.5 to Princeton. If I had to bet this game, it would be Princeton. I just wish it was 9.5, 11.5, 14.5. Just feels a little too big. Feels like one of those back doors where they're up 15 with 3 minutes left, end up winning by 9. Some BS like that. Princeton though, I am looking to bet them come a conference play a lot. Them and Yale, I think is gonna run the Ivy League this year. Duke minus 34 in the hook. You can't do it. They're taking on Incartane World. I'm gonna be honest. Duke wins this game by 50. Just ain't no way in hell I'm laying 34.5 on the Blue Devils. But they win by 50. So I'm telling you to go bet. So you can win some money. Call me the damn fool. Duke, they gonna win this thing 99-50. Now this is a fun one. I've given up on Rutgers personally, which is dumb because they're freshmen. Of course, they're gonna struggle early. Love Rutgers, just cannot do it anymore. I mean, we'll see what happens come February, but I'm gonna let them figure it out all December, all January, and then Penn State, man. This is a good prove it game. Penn State at plus money, plus 112. Honestly, in the games we have seen Rutgers win, they win it at the end. I think Penn State ends up going up 12-15 on these youngsters, and it's just too big of a mountain to climb. I think Penn State wins this game tonight. But man, I love Rutgers. Just tired of them breaking my heart. Don't go breaking my heart. Rutgers does that a lot. Albany plus 13.5 taking on a horribly coached Syracuse Orangeman team. Guaranteed, as Charles Barkley says, a guaranteed. Albany covers this 13.5. Syracuse wins this game by 4-6. Syracuse, man. I'm already get him out of here. He's not the coach of the future, man. Anyway, Albany's going to cover the 13.5 guaranteed against Syracuse. North Carolina State laying 32.5, way too much against Coppin State. Charlotte, Davidson. This is an underrated game tonight. Charlotte plus 9.5. I think Charlotte actually can keep it close. I would take them plus the 9 and the hook. And then you got West Virginia laying 26, 25 in the hook tonight. Man, I love what I'm seeing from West Virginia, but no way can I lay 25 with them. Excuse me. Morning show, people. The morning boogie oogie oogies in the wintertime coming at me. Wyoming, South Dakota. If I had to bet it, I'd take Wyoming on the money line. Houston laying 26 in the hook against Troy. I like Houston. Minus 26, not so much. Same thing with Western Kentucky. 15.5 feels too big, but who the hell is Tennessee State? Definitely can see Western Kentucky running away with this one. They're going the distance. They're going for speed. DePaul taking on Providence. Kim English and the boys. I like them at plus money. Providence plus 104. If I had to bet it, that's what I would bet. Same thing here. Tulane taking on Southern Miss. If I had to bet this, I would bet the Green Wave at home, laying 5.5. Ron Hunter in the game, minus 5.5. Like that a lot. I'm actually gonna add that to my bet slip. Tulane. Man, I'm gonna end with that one. Washington, Eastern Washington. I am down on Washington more than you can be down on any team this year. Dan Sprinkle, you're letting me down. Great Osobor, you're letting me down. But more importantly, you're letting the great state of Washington down. San Diego taking on Long Beach State. I like Long Beach State plus the 4 in the hook. And then California love. California laying 8.5 against Cornell. I definitely like California to cover that thing. And now, the game I'm excited about the most tonight. You're looking at Michigan. You're looking at Arkansas. Arkansas, Michigan, minus 3.5 on the road against Arkansas. Arkansas, 7-2. Michigan 8-1. ATS, Michigan 6-3. Arkansas is 3-6. Arkansas, selfish basketball. Not going to win you many games, especially against quality opponents. But I'll be hot ham laying 3.5 with Michigan on the road. Michigan has shown me that they don't have any guard play. And I'm going to be honest with you. The one area Arkansas can take advantage of is the lack of guard play. I think Arkansas actually has the advantage tonight against Michigan. And hopefully I'm wrong. I love Michigan. But we got John L. Davis going up against his old coach. He'll be able to talk to him a lot tonight because Calipari makes John L. Davis stand in the corner. Stupidest coach ever. Imagine having the top 3 to 5 point guard in the nation, and you're telling him to go spot up in the corner. So a freshman can run the point. John L. Davis took Florida Atlantic to the Final Four running the point. And you said, yeah, we're going to go with the freshman. Sit in the corner. I mean, if John Calipari could get slapped, somebody need to slap his ass. Trash ass coach. Anyway, let's get to these damn bets, baby. Get to these damn bets, baby. Man, I can feel it. Smell of gingerbread houses. Cranberry Sprite. A little eggnog and whiskey. Oh, yeah. The holidays are among us. It's captained by a hook. Give out these bets for tonight, man. Got 4 of them things for you. I'm going to start off with one I previewed. Tulane, minus 5.5 over Southern Miss. Talked myself into it while I was talking y'all into it. Tulane, the Green Wave, at home, minus 5.5, taking on Southern Miss. Give it to me, baby. Another late game. We're just going to work backwards tonight. Wisconsin. They're on the road taking on Illinois. Love Illinois. Laying 6.5, though, at home against Wisconsin. Just don't think that's right. Give me Wisconsin plus the 6.5. It's a Big Ten game. I think this game comes down to the last 20 seconds, which means it'll be a 4-point or less game. Give me Wisconsin to cover the 6.5. I think Illinois wins this thing by 1-4. But plus 6.5 on Wisconsin, that's an automatic bet for me. Conference play wise. Wisconsin's a good team. They're ranked 20th for a reason. My boys, Return of the Mac. College of Charleston. They're taking on St. Joseph tonight. College of Charleston. Getting disrespected, if you ask me. Road Dogs plus 7 and the hook. Looks like if you wait, you can get an 8. Charleston plus 7.5 on the road. The return of the Mac. I actually think Charleston's live to win this thing outright. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Plus 7.5 on Charleston, baby. Now, for the best bet of the day, I need somebody. Anybody. Hit me with the horns. I don't have my headphones on. I don't know when it ends today, baby. Franklin, Earl, Beard, Beardwinaton. That's me. You can call me Frank if you want. Best bet of the day today. I've been on the train for a while. I hopped off the train, hopped on the ferry, rode the ferry across the waters, jumped in the cab, took it down to the airport, jumped on a little two-seater plane, and I said, take me to Rhode Island. Oh, yeah. Rhode Island minus 4.5 tonight, taking on Brown. It's the best bet of the day. Rhode Island, one of the last 8 undefeated teams. They stay undefeated, and they also cover tonight against Brown. I said Rhode Island minus 4.5 against Brown. It's the best bet of the day, people. How you love that? Get you 4 of them things on Super Tuesday. Yesterday I told you Minnesota, I liked them. They ended up covering. Gave out Burrow with the 3 plus 220. And then Sunday, I was all over that Chargers plus 4.5. We're getting back on track. Anyway, captain by a hook, baby, with the red beard. Recap these things for you. I'm going to work backwards. We're going to go Tulane minus 5.5 taking on Southern Miss tonight. That's Tulane, the Green Wave, minus 5.5. Wisconsin, baby. They're taking on Illinois. As I said earlier in the show, think Illinois wins this thing by 1-4. Definitely think this game comes down to the wire. Give me Wisconsin plus the 6.5. And then we got College of Charleston. I like them tonight outright as dogs, but give me the plus 7 and the hook. Them taking on St. Joseph's College of Charleston plus 7.5. And then the best bet from my man Franklin, Earl, Beardwinaton, Rhode Island, minus 4.5. One of the last remaining undefeated teams in college basketball. Give me Rhode Island to cover tonight. Tonight's the night. Don't. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the love. And thank you for the support. It's Captain by a Hook with the red beard. Presented by Stare Down Sports. Stare Down Greatness. I'm Rowan Donaghy, a.k.a. Rowan Dobbs, going live on a fantastic Tuesday. Just headbutted the mic. Excuse me. It is the 10th day of December, baby. 15 days till Christmas. The countdown, baby, is on. Man, I can't wait. Oh, 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 oh. Take all these wagers at your own risk. And please, gamble responsibly. Dobbs.